Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Smarks and Marks all over the world.
Grab a seat or take it easy on your feet as we set up our gear. Lend us your ear.
Because your boys, King Mac Millie and Jay Classic, are about to put on some podcast action.
So get psyched and turn to the smart side.
Because Smark Psychology Podcast starts now.
Hey, yo. I said, hey, yo. What it do, man? We back. We back with another show. Well, not really we, but it is I. It is me. It is the JKLASSICK. That's right, J Classic. Just jump a J in front of that if you need to. You know, if you need to remember that it's a J in front of it, just jump that J in front of there. But yeah, it's your boy J Classic, man. Once again, King Mac Millie still out there making them money moves, bruh. So, you know, I'm holding down the fort, you feel me? So, you know, just come on in your room and talk with your boy, man. We got some pay-per-views to talk to. I got my little soldier with me. Thank you, son. Thank you very much. I got my little soldier in here with me, man, too. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun talking some final battle, Ring of Honor final battle. Oh man, what a battle it was. It was whew. Again, like I said, I knew it was gonna be some good ass matches, even though the build was kind of iffy for me. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And then, you know, also we had NXT Deadline going down, and man, that was actually decent also in itself. I'll preface by saying this already, that the Iron Survivor match, the Iron Survivor Challenge, that's what it's called. It wasn't as much as a fever dream as I thought it would be. You feel me? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. So definitely we'll talk about all things this weekend, all things that we have had going on. But you know what? I know you heard my voice already, and you know, you kind of, everybody on the audio side, you kind of got, you know, one up. Thank you, son. You kind of got a one up on, you know, everybody, because you hear us, you know, but you're equal to everybody in the first few minutes of this, because you know, they can't see us either on the visual side. But I think it's time for me to show myself on and wow, hey, what it do? Hello, people. Hello, hey, hi. How you doing? What it do, y'all? Excuse the non-glasses. I really couldn't find them today. So, yeah, I am rocking in, looking like Gus on Recess when he lost his glasses. That's what I feel like. I just feel like I have no eyelids, just beady eye. Oh God! But I will be making it through it. But hey, how's everybody else doing, man? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Go ahead and, you know, jump in the comment section. Go ahead and, you know, just let's have a little conversation about, you know, some wrestling today. But before we do, I gotta get this out the way because I've been having a weird look from Bray. I'm like, hey, yo, man, hey, what you looking like? What you looking at? And he said, you know, man, I'm trying to control these urges. I'm trying to control these feelings, but I just can't. It seems like I can't get my mind straight. So, you know, I told him, I was like, hey, man, you know what you need to do? You know, to go ahead and get yourself some Dubby. Dubby? Yeah, man, did some Dubby, man. I'm telling you, it will have you laser focused, and you will still be up, no jitters. Ain't that an energy drink, man? No, it ain't no energy drink, dog. It's okay. Look, let me show you. Because our sponsors are Dubby Energy Drink. That's right. We are sponsored by Dubby Energy Drink. Be better. It is a jitterless energy blend, right? That's all you have to do. All you have to do is just put the powder in. Then whatever soda liquid you want to, you know, add it with. Not whatever soda liquid, because you know, that don't sound right. Please make it something edible. But for real. Whatever you want to mix it with, it can be water. It has its own taste. So, you know, just put some water in there, sweat it up, you know, shake it up, and you good to go. You are good to go. And check this out. Since y'all mess with us, and we mess with y'all, you can right now go to www.w.gg. And you can use our promo code. That's right, our promo code, and get 10% off. And all you gotta do is just at checkout type in Smark Psych Pod. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Just type in Smark Psych Pod right there, and you get 10% off on your W energy drink. You feel me, man? And I'm telling you, they have so many bomb flavors. Like my favorite is peach and peach. You feel me? Like I just, it's just something about that. But yeah, man, they have so many dope flavors. Once again, it is W Energy Jitless Energy Blend. Be better. And look, I'm telling you right now, you know how I bet uses it? John Cena. You know how I know he uses it? Because I used it. And John Cena follow us. So we all in the same circle. So I'm just saying. So why not get some W? I don't know why that was my voice for saying W, but hey W, if you want to use that little bit, that little sound bit right there, get some W. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Feeling a little tired in the morning, you know what you can do? Get some W. See? It fits everywhere. It fits everywhere. Man, but yeah, I had to let y'all know as y'all coming in. And, again, hit those comments, hit that like button, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitter, go ahead and hit them likes, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, you feel me? And, let's talk some wrestling now. Let's talk some wrestling, because, again, like I said, we had a good bit of stuff going on. Let me get, it's weird when I'm the only engineer sometimes. But yeah, let me get that. Maestro, can you thank you for the music. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah. But yeah, man, we had a very interesting Saturday. It's another Saturday with 2 pay-per-views on the same day. And whew. I'm with Mac. I kind of been with Mac. I was about to say I'm starting to be with Mac, but I've been with Mac on having a pay-per-view, 2 pay-per-views on the same day, especially from 2 different companies. Oh my god. Like, it already sucks when the pay-per-views are at the same time, but I'm not gonna lie, I forgot which one was the earlier one. And I was still doing Christmas stuff and whatnot with the family, and decorating the tree, getting the little man excited for Christmas and more. And shoot, you already know how adulting ain't easy. So you already know how that gets. Shit, a brother fell asleep after that. He woke up and it was the main event. So I had to go back and get that replay on what's it called, on Ring of Honor, which was a very, very good show. Very, very good show. But yeah, man, just the same thing. So then, like, just had to go back and watch that. It was a long day of catching up. Just a long day. But I say it was a good long day because, thank you, son. I knew you agree. Because there was some good stuff in wrestling. Thank you, son. Thank you very much. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some wrestling. But before we get into the actual wrestling that went on, you already know we got to get through the third sheet. So god damn it! Okay. Oh my god! Oh my lord! Son, duck. Oh, them damn dirt sheets! God damn, they always snapping, man. They always snapping. But yeah, all right, it's time for some dirt sheet talk. This time where we do some news about what's going on in the world, and some little tidbits might what be going on, outside of wrestling, inside wrestling. People ain't coming back to wrestling. You feel me? Speaking of coming back to wrestling, shout out to the Wrestle Purist for the tweet. But the news was broke by Dave Meltzer, and it says they being New Japan, have dates booked for Sasha Banks now, bearing a last minute change and her backing out on what she has agreed to. She's not going back to the WWE. So hey, yeah, I guess it's official now. I guess the talks can be over. If there's still talks, and if there is, okay. But yeah, there we go. Okay, she's not going back to the WWE. She didn't say she's never going back to wrestling. She just said not WWE. So yeah, cool. I am. So now we got that out the way. I think let's talk about the actual, Sasha Banks being at New Japan. That's something. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have saw it coming because this ain't the first time when she was training with other people that was a part of New Japan or been to Japan, and we seen her before, doing that. So it's like I'm down with it. I'm down to see what can come from that. Especially it being Forbidden Door coming up next year, and we don't know how long she will be doing it. Maybe she will be doing it all through next year. So like just imagine a Forbidden Door match with Sasha Banks coming out. You feel me? Or Mercedes. I'm sorry, because I gotta, whichever name she want to be called. You feel me? Just imagine it. It would be so amazing. It would be so dope. Um, yeah, I like yeah, but pretty much like I'm glad now that we can just put all the oh my god, she's pressing too much about she's what's it called? What did they say? She's teasing too much about going to WWE. She's teasing. I'm like, I think she was just just saying she had some special news. Look, all I'm saying is a lot of times we put our hopes and dreams, and then we be like, oh yeah, that's what she's talking about. And then when it's not that, you be like, oh, you made me think. No, 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 no. You made you think. Come on now, just come on. But yeah, but either way, I am happy for Sasha. Cool. She's been doing her. Um, if anybody don't get it, like I said, I probably do get it. Just betting on yourself. You feel me? And sometimes you have to walk away from stuff even when the whole world don't agree or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy for her. And hey, we see what transpires. But yes, New Japan has some book dates for Sasha Banks. So look out for Mercedes. I just and actually put in the comments. Who would you be interested in seeing Sasha Banks face? Who would you be interested in seeing Sasha Banks go up against? Let's say AW. Who would you be interested in seeing Sasha Banks go up against in New Japan or around in Japan or even like I said Forbidden Door coming up? Who do you think could be a one-on-one match? You feel me? Or even if they do a women's tag team match, who would it be? But it's just the door is just wide open of what could happen now. But once again, shout out to Wrestle Purists for the tweet and also the news that are broken by Dave Meltzer. It says they, being New Japan, once again, say they, being New Japan, have dates booked for Sasha Banks. But also, it's now confirmed. Sasha Banks is not going back to the WWE. So, all right. Got that out the way. We good? We good? Cool. All right. Congratulations. And hope to see what happens in the future. Boom. Now, in other news, we have a quote from Mr. Jim Ross himself. And this wasn't even, this wasn't really a report, but it came from the his actual podcast, Grilling with JR or Grilling JR. And if you haven't listened to Grilling JR, and you are a I don't want to say wrestling purist, but like you love listening to the old school, stories or the stories about what happened even in Attitude Era or even back further, I definitely will give JR a listen. Just to listen to the gems that they have about the business and everything, and and more. But another gem that he has just dropped right now is his feelings on Mr. Johnny. Yeah, I'm not talking about Nitro. No, I'm talking about John Laurinaitis. Like my John voice. But yeah, JR speaks on how he feels about Mr. Laryngitis, and he is quoted saying, "It became increasingly more and more difficult as time went on to trust John Laurinaitis." Laryngitis. That's sad to say. I hired him. I gave him a job when he needed it. I don't think he treated me right. All he wanted to do was show Vince that he was so much better than me. So now his ass is without a job, and he deserves the goddamn he deserves the goddamn misery that I perceive that he's living every single day. I don't care for how he's trashed me at all, and that is from Jr. himself, man. And now we see that. Well, I kind of already figured, but yeah, it's true. Jim Cornette ain't the only one that's saying that he was an asshole backstage. Clearly, you feel me? And it's not just the younger talent that's complaining. You know, it was that was complaining. Even Jay, and like that's crazy. How are you over here treating a person that got you hired or hired you like shit? Like, bro, you got to be some other type of asshole. You got to be some other type of, oh god, just a cruel and unusual individual to just really, like, oh yeah, you I know you hired me, but yeah, you about to you about to lose your job, homie. You about to lose your job. Like, I'm about to cause that shit on purpose. Like, damn, like this. It's crazy, man. But I am with Jr. He can rot. He thought he had Vince clout and then end up getting clouted. This is, boy, it's crazy, 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 man. But that I just wish if you would, I'll say tune in and listen to how he was speaking about it though. I don't like them all. No. Oh god, it's wonderful. Next bit of news, broke not broken, yeah, it broke from Sean Ross Sapp, and it was some things about the New Day. Now, we all know the big, I think, kind of big reaction that it got when the New Day came on NXT, and even showed that they were challenging for the NXT championships, which now see what came to fruition. But yeah, a lot of people were like, okay, so what is this? Why are they there? Like, is it because they don't have anything for them? Is it because, was this a decision from the New Day? Like, it was some questions going on, some speculations. But Shawn Michaels said, had some words for, why the New Day were there and how he feels about them. And from Sean Ross Sapp, shout out to him again, his tweet. But Shawn Michaels says New Day really enjoyed their NXT. Shawn Michaels says New Day really enjoyed their NXT appearance Tuesday, and Xavier Woods has wanted to come back for a while. They want to give back to the other wrestlers. Shawn Michaels says he wants to keep them in NXT as long as they can. Bless you, son. As long as they can. It's just a question of how long. Now, hey, now we see it probably might be a while because they are, of course, going to jump the gun. They are champions, so we're gonna see how that folds out and plays out. But let me know, how do you feel, man? How did you feel about when the New Day even just came up and debuted in the first, not in, yeah, you can say New Day debut. But Xavier Woods coming back to NXT and everything. Let me know how you feel in the comments, because man, it's a big, it's kind of big. Like, I know a lot of people almost kind of downplayed it, but then it's like, when you thought about it, it's like, this is kind of big. This is kind of big right now. So, and also I am kind of excited for them working with some of the younger talent. Maybe they might be able to spice some things up. Maybe make it a little bit more entertaining. A little bit more, even though people swear it down. Oh, I hate New Day. One thing, they know how to make some shit entertaining. So, and hey, need to spice up some shit in the tag team division, I think, anyway. So, how about let's do this? You feel me? I'm sorry, had to get it off pretty deadly. Sorry about that, but hey, I told y'all it would have worked if Tyler Breeze would have came, but I guess not. Just not. You know what? That is it for our dirt sheet talk, man. Just a little dirt sheet news, not too much. But let's get on out of this dirt sheet. No way. Leave me alone. These dirt sheets. telling you right now, do not become a dirt sheet. Do not become a paparazzi. Jesus, all these clicks. But all right, now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show, and that is sell or no sell. And like I said, we had a good double header weekend on Saturday for for pay per views. We had Final Battle, and we had Deadline going on for NXT. So you know what? I do believe I feel like selling or no selling. I think I'm gonna see who I'm gonna put up first. Ring of Honor, or should I put up Deadline? Ring of Honor, NXT. Ring of Honor, NXT. You know what? I'm putting up Ring of Honor first. Ring the bell. Oh yeah, that's right. And give me another bell ring right here. All right, yeah. Let's hit some Ring of Honor. I like that bell. It made me feel Ring of Honor is right there. Ooh, made me feel official. I like that. Ooh. But let's talk some Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was it was a pro wrestling dream right there. It was God, I just wish we can get that weekly on TV, which you can kind of sort of in a way, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, man, we this whole card was already banging, and like I said, it was a lack of a good build. It was a lack of a build for a good bit of the matches, but as in usual Ring of Honor fashion, they made up for it and just they told the story in the ring. Most of them, most all of them just told the story in the ring. Good video package helped too, but I say definitely kudos to everybody involved with Ring of Honor Final Battle. It was dope. It was very dope. Let's start off with the first match where we had Blake Christian and AR Fox going up against Roosh and Dragolisto. Now this match, you already see who was there, so you already know it was a fast-paced, high-flying match, high octane. Oh my God, just everything done under the sun that you could imagine and couldn't imagine. It was just awesome. It was a great match going. And I definitely fell for it. Definitely do. And I'll say it was a good opener to have everybody up on their feet. Of course we had the winners, duties being of Roosh and Dragolisto, Dragolisto, Dre. Yeah, I think it's Dralistico. Yeah, Dralistico. There you go. And but hey, again, wonderful thing. Of course, they're still building with 10 being now a part of their group too. So good opener, especially it felt like it was like slowly coming up, like from the buy-in matches, which I didn't get to see all of them. That's why I'm not really covering their buy-in. But from the buy-in matches, and seeing some clips of what happened, it seemed like it was just a progression going up. You feel me? A slow but good progression going up to the match card. But definitely sell. I have nothing, to no sell about from this match at all. Once again, if you have not seen it yet, good match for Blake Christian and AR Fox going against Dralistico and Roosh. And the next match after that, man, we had some pure fighting going on. We had some pure combat going on. We had a little bit of sports entertainment going on. But we had Daniel Garcia going up against Wheeler Yuta. And oh God, that was so dope. It was a great match. It was such an amazing match. Um I know I don't like the whole sports entertainer versus pro wrestler storyline, but I love these two when they wrestle in the ring. And I'll say this, they really did tell a good story. I just hate that it had to be, the whole sports entertainer and pro wrestler thing. But they brought up some good points on how Daniel Garcia was very smart on how he used the pure rules, and that was the key of the whole match. Like he really made sure that Wheeler Yuta had to use up all of his rules. Like he had to use up his 3 rope breaks, and that was crazy because I was like, wait a minute, he's putting him in a submission hold in the rope, so he would have to rope break at some point. Oh god, it's crazy. It was, oh my god. So and then starting off hand with punching him. So then because you only get 2 punches. First is a warning, and the second that's it. So even making him run out of his punches early because he punched him and that was it for Daniel Garcia. But you already know that made Wheeler mad, and boom, he gave a punch right back. So now, what is that? That's one apiece. So I think out of all the, you can say out of all the sports entertainer pro wrestling matches, pro wrestler matches, whatever you want to call it, storyline matches, once again, this was one of the better ones to me because they told a story in the ring on why you should even, think of them as separate entities and whatnot. So like, I like it. I liked it. I love the match. Wheeler Yuta coming out with the win still, and we have a new a Ring of Honor pure champion. And man, I love it. I love it. We're getting back to what the Blackpool Combat Club was supposed to be, and I guess again they are still being called the Blackpool Combat Club because why not? They like Blackpool and stuff. Blackpool is cool. So yeah. But still, the title is back in the Blackpool Combat Club's hands, and it won't be the only one. But man, this is good. This is good stuff. Even in the scrum, Wheeler Yuta was saying, Daniel Garcia may be his lasting um, opponent or lasting rivalry. I wouldn't mind that. I don't mind their rivalries. It's just on the substance of what it's about. So, a lot of times, like I said, I've been tired of the whole, sports entertainer and stuff like that. I was tired of it, yeah. And some other people were too. But yeah, it was getting real tiring. And hopefully after this is the end because I could have swore Blood and Guts should have been that, but yeah. Thank you, son. Thank you for the laugh. Thank you for the laugh. But definitely, I'm selling for that match. It was amazing. Once again, Daniel Garcia versus Willie Yuta for the pure championship gets a sale from your boy Jay Classico. Yeah. Next match coming up. We had another good title change coming in. Thank you, son. Thank you for the applause. I appreciate you. But we had another great match coming in where we had Mercedes Martinez going up against Athena for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. And oh my God, we have a new Ring of Honor Women's Champion, and she won in her hometown and also becoming the first Black women's champion, the first ever Black Ring of Honor Women's Champion. And also she did it in her hometown. I think that was amazing. I think that was dope. Like I said, I think I say there's only 2 things that I don't want to say regret, but I wish could have been done differently. And that was one, that the build was done on more than just Dark and then Rampage. You feel me? Because I feel like if it was seen more on TV, it probably would have got more of a build reaction. You feel me? But hey, I'm down with it. I like I said, I'm still down with the match. I had a feeling it would be a good one, and it was. And like I said, we have a new Ring of Honor Women's Champion. So man, congratulations, Athena. I'm definitely selling for the match, though. Like I said, most of all these matches, even though the build was almost non-existent, they make up for it with these great matches. Oh, and it's amazing. I'm definitely selling for Mercedes Martinez going up against Athena. Next up, we had the family, man. We had Gates of Agony and Brian Cage going up against Dalton Castle and The Bice for the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championship. And man, you already know. Did I have to tell you? Did I really have to tell you? The Embassy comes out with victorious with the new lime green and black gear going on. You know, come on with the solidarity with the gear. And now our homie Khan, Toa, and Brian Cage are now dripping in gold, and Prince Nana is a happy prince. And Prince Nana is now a happy prince. Man, this felt awesome. It just felt so good to see family just winning, man. It was God, so amazing. But yeah, man. Also at the end of the match, Dalton Castle did some good stuff too, man. I love seeing Dalton Castle. Period. He knows how to get it done in the ring, but also, man, when I say he stays in character, this is amazing. This man is amazing, especially with the voice. And Tristan is in the room. Said, "What up, man? Wrestling corpse incoming, but pray for me. I'm stuck with my nephew for a week." Oh, not stuck. Man, it made it sound like he's Dennis the Menace. But definitely prayers going to you, bro. What up, man? What it do? Prayers, man, coming. Prayers coming. You already know. But yeah, man, we're talking about Dalton Castle and the boys going up against Gates of Agony and Brian Cage. Again, the fan coming out with the W. And we have new 6-man tag team champions for Ring of Honor. And Khan being a 2-time, that's right, Mr. 2-time 6-man tag team champions. Because if you do remember, he is also 6-man tag team champions with STP. You feel me? That's right. I said STP. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, man, my glasses. I lost my glasses. And, yeah, light. I have a stigma. And that's what's going on right now. But thanks for wondering. And now I ain't the ops. But, yeah, bruh, it was amazing. It was amazing. And, also we're looking forward to having, what's it called? Damn, that comment really made me lose my train of thought. Oh, that's what we're looking forward to seeing Khan and Toa when they come out here in LA. Really, all of them when they come out here for LA for AEW Dynamite and also PCW. If you did not get your tickets ASAP. But man, remember Khan being 2-time tag team champions. And remember, the first person was with who? Oh, that's right. It was with STP and Opt. You already know we couldn't have a final battle without the homies in there. Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor, JD Griffey, getting it, man. Going up against Swerve in Our Glory. Which they ain't swerving no more, though, bro. They ain't swerving no more after this match. But, oh, man. You already know the main thing everybody was looking forward to was Keith Lee going up against Shane Taylor. They got a whole lot of history with Pretty Boy Killers and all that. Man. Tristan says, just checking, G. He said, shout out to FTP and them. Oh, yeah, man. The whole fam definitely ate, bro. The fam definitely ate, man. It was amazing. This match, oh, my God. I knew that, they both are very athletic and hard-hitting. But the strength on both of them for Shane Taylor to pick up Keith Lee like it was nothing. Like, bruh, that blew my mind. That blew my entire mind. JD Griffey did his thing, man, giving them kicks and, hitting suplexes like a mug. He was on. But the main thing was that sneaky swerve. That's what we're going to call him now, sneaky swerve. And here's one thing I don't get. Keith, how did you not see this coming, bro? How did you not see it coming that Strickland was just gonna leave you, bro. How did you not see? You left this man to get his ass handed to him from the Acclaim. How did you not see this happening? I just wondered. I just wondered. But even though his partner left him, even though Keith Lee was still alone, he still put out the win alone, and Swerve and Our Glory still end up being the winners. So we definitely gonna have to tune in on Dynamite and see what goes on over there. Because man, I just don't know how you didn't see that coming, bro. But we'll see. We'll see. You're gonna have to deal with that, bro. And like we like 1-on-1. No Rick Ross in there. Nobody else. Just go ahead and toss him. Go ahead and toss him a couple of times, for bro. Yeah, he deserved that one. He deserved that one. Even though you got the win, so he deserved that one. But definitely selling for FTP versus Swerve in Our Glory. Great match. Again, always great to see Shane Taylor doing his thing in the Ring of Honor. Hopefully we should probably will see him some more, as Tony Khan did share some more things about a TV deal for Ring of Honor, kind of a TV deal, streaming deal mostly, but it's something. It's something until we get them on a regular TV build. So I'm down for it. But they're definitely selling everything STP, everything fam. So I'm just grouping that together. Gates of Agony and Brian Cage winning, and also STP just putting on a hell of a match. Yeah, I'm selling for all that shit. So definitely get a sell from me. Let me know in the comments, how did you feel about both matches? Gates of Agony and Brian Cage, being the Embassy, being the new 6-man tag team champs, and STP. Go in and hit me up in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Now this next match, man, the best tag teams today. I don't give a damn what anybody say about, but they don't do this and they don't do that and they haven't had this. No. I don't give a damn. I've said what I said. The best two tag teams today just went in an all-out war in a tag team dog collar match. That's right. You heard me right. A tag team dog collar match. Like, dog, like, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I did come in with a little bit of reserve because it was like, one, again, the build was not there, and but it was like last time. They did come out with the Briscoes came out with a video package and everything, and shoot, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good because it was. I still can't believe what the build like it had last time. It was still almost as good as the second one. It wasn't as good as the second time, but it was a good trilogy. You feel me? Like that type of blow off, even though it was a gimmick and it was wasn't that much of a build, it still was a build. So it just felt like the ultimate blow off. Like this is the last time. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And it was befitting. It was definitely befitting. If you go to the comments real quick. Tristan says, side part, do you think if Apollo Crews wore a blonde dread wig, he'd look like the head Haitian from Bad Boys 2? Oh my God. I missed you, Tristan. Missed you, bro. Also, Tristan says, I fucks with the Briscoes. Are they related to Gerald and Stooge Frank? Gerald of Stooge Frank. I do not know. Do not know. Mike Box says, what up? And he put an LOL. Yeah, Tristan's killing me, bro. Tristan is killing me. But yeah, like I said, man, I could not even say how much FTR and the Briscoes are just awesome. And I'm even gonna come out here and say it on here. I do not get the FTR hate. I don't get it. And it's like Like, what did they say something about your mama? Like, I don't get it. Like, how can you really sit up here, as many great matches as they have put on, as many, as many, as many, great matches they put on, as great as they are in the ring, as heel and as faces now, you see. But yet people can still hate on them. Why? Just because they're a punk person? Like, it don't make sense to me. It's like, wow, you really let your personal feelings about something else and about, something really, I'm sorry, really tell a fib. I'm sorry. They suck. Bruh. Where? Where? Please tell me where. Just because you're not into real ground and pound wrestling and real, just real wrestling. I'll just say, real ground and pound. I'm just saying. But just because you're not into it, they suck. Okay. But then we still got to say that this was one of the best matches of the night. This made you feel a whole, you felt the anger, you felt the tension between the two teams, you felt all that shit. None of it felt like it was set up. None of it felt like it was, all right, look, all right, look, I'm gonna stand here and then you're gonna jump. None of it felt like that shit. Like, everything flowed. Like, even from the bell, the starting bell, it was just I'm punching you off. That's all it was. Oh God, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Man, you had both of them using the dog collars in different ways that was, that you expect, but still, like, in a tag team form, you never thought about it. Like, how harder now it was to probably reach your tag team partner if somebody's pulling on that chain and pulling you back. So many times you had Cash, pulling back one of the Briscoes with his chain, just to hit another move. We even had a referee, not a referee bump, a referee blood spot, a referee blade job. Like, it was crazy. Dax goes in for a punch on Jay Briscoe, and Jay pulls the referee in front of him and just knocked him clean out, and just the referee it was just going down. Oh God. It was crazy. So crazy. But man, it was a bloodbath all through and through. But at the end of the day, you had Jay Briscoe choking out Dax Hardwood while Cash could not reach Dax to even break it up. Oh God. It was a great match. It was a great match. And now we have our new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes. This, I just want to give a round of applause. That's all I want to do. I just want to applaud this because, again, it was just such good shit. It was such good fucking shit. Let's see what we got here. Matt Ball says that was match of the night with the dog collar. Psh, man, Matt Boss also says, but every time there a moment of Shane Taylor match, it get cut off. Yeah, that is true. We do remember the last moment of Final Battle, and they cut some stuff off because they don't want the real message to come out sometimes. You feel me? But we know what it is. Tristan says that's spot on. The chairs off the top rope was Miss Jackson nasty. Man, just oh my God. The chairs off the top rope, the freaking pile driver off the top rope, the J Thriller on the chair. Oh my God. Oh God. Even what's called when the Briscoe got thrown off the top rope onto chairs on the outside of the ring. It just, God damn it. It was just so good. And again, it didn't feel set up. You feel me? It didn't feel like a planned spot fest. You feel me? It just felt like I'm really trying to hurt you and you're really trying to hurt me. And then, especially when the referee got involved, I'm like, oh, that's some real shit. Cause it's like, damn, I didn't mean to do it, but I was in a blind rage. I couldn't stop him. Bah! Just great shit. Great shit. Matt Boggs says, I still wonder if Keith Lee. I still wonder Keith Lee did after the match call JD and Shane Taylor. He probably did. Probably did like, hey y'all, let's get this shit back together. Let's get Shane. And if so, who would Shane get to back him up now? But also, and when I say Shane, I mean Swerve. I mean Swerve Strickland. I'm sorry. But who would Swerve get? Who would Swerve get to back him up then? If all of them just band together. But that would be kind of interesting if they did get back to Pretty Boy Killers in Ring of Honor. Ooh. I would pay my $9.99 to see that. Let's see. Tristan says, "What did the 5 chairs say to his back?" Splat, 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 splat. Splat. Yeah, his back. Yeah, his back was fucked up. That was it. I'm like, oh, this is all bad. And then again, that choke out with that chain was just nasty. Was just the blood was dripping down each other's face. Like you could tell this was. Oh yeah, this was a great fight. This was a great battle. This was an awesome final battle for sure, for sure. Definitely selling for it. I'm overselling. I give it the super sale of the century shit. That, god damn it, I'm Dolph Ziggler selling for this shit. That amazing, amazing. And then after this, we had another good match that I didn't get to see all the way through. I had some other impressive stuff with my family to do, but I did catch a little bit in and out of Samoa Joe versus Juice Robinson. And it was what I expected still. Even though I didn't see everything, Joe went in there and you knew what was gonna happen. He wrecked shit and got it, kept his baby, kept his television Ring of Honor television champion, because he is the real TV champion. And even in the media scrum, which I did catch though, oh God, he's killing me. He goes in there and he says, before anybody asks me anything, you must refer to me as Your Highness, Your Majesty, or what was it? Your Excellency. So you had all these interviewers standing up saying, oh yes, Your Highness. yes, I'll listen to you. Oh God, it was hilarious. I'm loving it. Great shit from Samoa Joe. I hope, I'm not gonna lie, I hope that the person to beat him for that TV title is Shane Taylor. Not gonna lie, like, why not put it back on the baddest champ and let him continue his reign? You feel me? Now that you got some semblance of a regular show happening soon, go ahead and put that strap back on him, dog. And who man, that match, can you imagine Samoa Joe versus Shane Taylor? Come on, give it to me, please, give it to me. But yeah, definitely selling for this match. It's a too sweet for me. That's all right. Shout out to Juice Robinson. I said this is a good match. But this was another one though. I'll say, since there was no build, I was just going off of the match, which I didn't get to catch that much. So yeah, it was. But again, good thing. I still will sell for it. Samoa Joe hit that muscle buster at the end, sealing the deal. Good shit. But I'll tell you what I did catch. Oh, I'll tell you what I did catch. And like I said, I missed the whole thing and I had to rewatch all the final battle. But what I did not miss, and I woke up in time for, Claudio versus Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor World's Championship. Yes, let's go. Oh man, I'm so excited. I say one thing. It was. I don't want to say weird, but it was a sight seeing Chris Jericho come down an actual Ring of Honor ramp. With the Ring of Honor Championship. His pyro not being being the whole extravagant thing that we're used to on AEW or even on when he was on WWE, but just the flames. Like again, it kind of brought an indie feel to Jericho, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of digged it a little bit. You feel me? I was digging a little bit. I was digging it. If he was even looking like he was comfortable in the environment. You feel me? So, hey, I'll say kudos for that. Definitely. Jericho still has no chest though. I don't know where that thing went. It just looked like a frown right here. Just, oh, poor guy. But he went up against Claudio Castagnoli, and this was his night, man. That's all I gotta say. This was definitely his night. Uh, Castagnoli coming out with the win, and the way he got the win, man, a tap out from the I'm about to call it the Cesaro spin, but what did he call it? Just the spin, big spin. Well, Chris Jericho tapped out from the big spin. I guess he got too dizzy, and he was like, "No, forget this. I might do the same thing if I got spun about like 33 times. Yeah, I'll say, nah, forget it. Yep, I'm cool. Fuck this. I gotta go throw up." He was probably stumbling to the back. But yeah, man, Chris Jericho finally, the sports entertainers are no more Ring of Honor champions, and we have some pure combat Ring of Honor champions. We have really Yuta as the pure champion, and we have now Claudio Castagnoli as the Ring of Honor champion. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm ready to see what more Ring of Honor has for us now. Especially after now we can get a little bit more into it after what Tony said at the media scrum about the TV deal. So let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Where is it at? Real quick. Pull it up. Pull it up. Where are you? There we go. So, what he was saying, what Tony Khan was saying was, is a good thing that even though there hasn't been an official TV deal yet for Ring of Honor, when it came to buying Ring of Honor, of course, you got all the, all the other stuff that came with it. And one of the things that came with it, what is and was Ring of Honor Club, which is pretty much like like the Ring of Honor streaming service. It's almost almost like a WWE network, but it's just everything for Ring of Honor, what you need. And the letter wrote, Tony Khan announced his relaunch of Ring of Honor Club platform. More than 2 decades of Ring of Honor content is now available for $9.99 a month, with a new pay-per-view and TV content to come. So now, pretty much, if you already have or had the Ring of Honor Club, just keep on watching it and be ready. So now they'll have weekly shows on there, and now even for us, if you want to know where can I find it, you can probably pay $9.99, or if you have a website. I ain't gonna tell nobody if you don't, but you already know. Just it'll be coming out soon, so there will be some weekly Ring of Honor somehow, and I'm excited for it. That's what I said. Like Shane Taylor being back, and it can be he's really back, and I'm excited for that. You have the Embassy now, 6-man tag champions. Oh my god, just all the people they can face. This is awesome. The Kingdom is in AEW, so you already know they're in Ring of Honor, so you already know this is going to be awesome. This is going to be amazing. So I'm definitely excited for it. Definitely excited for again Claudio being Ring of Honor champion, and I'm selling for the match. I'm selling for the match for sure, for sure. The ending was kind of unexpected for me. I'm not gonna lie, but it was good, and I was even happy to see it kind of taking old school and like he actually tapped out from the spin, because like I said, I would have said fuck it, get me off this ride. I'm done with this. Let's see what we got in the comments. Tristan says, sold like a celebrity sex tape in the 2000s. Oh my God, not Tommy Lee. And okay, damn, that's a sale. That's a sale right there. Tristan says, never knew the swing was a submission move. Good shit. And that's the thing, like, technically it is, but it ain't, because like you can tap out from it. Just like I never thought that those elbows with Daniel Bryan and John Moxley when they do them. But then, like even before them, I didn't expect it. When I was at NXT, I think it was NXT War Games, and it was Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno, and he made Cassius tap out with just elbows, and I was like, I didn't know that was okay. All right, cool. So after seeing that, I'm like, I could imagine the swing being like, no, I'm done. I'm done spinning. My head hurts. He was like, stop it. I'm old. My chest is gone. Leave me alone. But man, I'm gonna get off Jericho before Keeks hear this and she gets on my ass. Hi Keeks. Shout out to Public Enemy Podcast, the fam. You feel me? But yeah, I'm happy. Claudio with the win. And also Tristan says it ain't signing up for shit else. He said I ain't signing up for shit else. I got enough subscriptions. Free streaming is clutch. Oh, that's what I said. Hey, if you got your services, your free services, you already know where to go and all that. But soon we will have weekly Ring of Honor, and that's going to be awesome. That is going to be amazing. So we have talked about Ring of Honor Final Battle, and again, for me, I fully fell for Final Battle. It was, God, it was such good shit. Just good combat sports and pro wrestling at its finest. Just so good, so good. But like I said, this wasn't the only pay-per-view we had. So now it is time to jump into NXT Deadline. And as you know, we have the first ever match of the Iron Survivors Challenge. And HBK said, you know what? As we do, like nobody else, we are going to start with the women's match and see how it goes. And you know what? I am down with these rules. I'm down with them. Like I said, I was, a little bit like, this kind of sound like a fever dream, a little bit. But after seeing it playing out and seeing how goes down, actually, I'm giving it some more love. I'm gonna give it some more love because let me find the rules for this match just again, just to give you some more. Where's that? There we go. Just to give you some more preface on how the match went. So the rules, once again, it was a 25-minute match with 5 superstars competing to become the number 1 contender. 2 superstars started out the match. Every 5 minutes thereafter, a new superstar entered and until all competitors was in the ring. The falls can be won at any time via pinfall, submission, or disqualification, which was kind of weird. We didn't see any disqualification wins, but I never thought about adding that one. But like, well, you hit him, but he get a win like that. I think I will fuck the next person up that kind of like gave somebody a win off of a disqualification. Like, you idiot, you fool. Like, I would really, yeah, I'll be pissed, and I think I'll beat his ass even more, and then he'd be the one that I pin each time. Like, you stupid, and because of that, you getting all the pins. Damn it. The next rule says when a superstar loses a fall, that superstar is forced out of the ring and into a penalty box for 90 seconds before they can re-enter the match. Now, that part of the rules, at first, we were thinking, of course, this sounds like a, TNA thing, especially the King of Mountain without the ladder. But, it worked. It worked because one thing I never thought about, what happens when more than one person is in that goddamn penalty box. And that was for the men and the women's match. That was some good storytelling too. I was like, okay, all right, I take this. I take this a little bit more. And the last one, it says the superstar that has scored the most falls when the clock hits 25 minutes, will be named the Iron Survivor Challenge and becomes the number one contender for the NXT Championship or the Women's Championship. That being said, starting out with the women, the person with the most wins was Roxanne. Roxanne, I want to be your man. At the end of the day, Cora Jade came with one pin. Indy Hart, which I really thought that it would be Indy because she was talking big shit to Mandy. Like, I really thought this was going to be it for Indy. Like, yes, I was behind it too. Come on, Indy, get your number one contendership, get your championship. But no, man, Roxanne is still just pulling out some great stuff. And then also Zoe Stark had one. The only person that didn't have a pin. Which is funny because she is the same person that a lot of people said, I don't think that she should have had a spot in there, was Kiana. It was, it just felt that she would just put in there. Like, just, that's how it felt. And clearly that's what it was because, couldn't even put up one, Doc. Nah, couldn't even put up one. Oh, man. But shout out to Roxanne. Miss Roxanne, I want to be your man for the win. As you see, man, this is really a Survivor type of challenge, and she couldn't even really revel in her win too much. She was just winded, just out. But definitely selling for the first match. Selling for the match off of just showing us firsthand on what the match is going to be like. I feel like each woman in there did a great job. Like I said, with the exception of Kiana. Kiana did a good job. It just felt weird. I just don't know why she was in there. Like most people we talked to, like shout out to Hills for Life podcast. But we was talking with Chris, and he was like, it was Cora Jade, Zoe Stark, Indy Hartwell, Roxanne, and the girl with the glasses. The girl with the glasses. Like it just felt like a throw together. But yeah, shout out to Roxanne for the win, and I'm definitely selling for the first match and the women now had the first women, not the first women's, but the first Iron Challenge match, period. So the first one that was, recorded, first one was the women doing it. I guess, it's always got to be ladies first, right? But after this, man, we kept on going with the ladies, and we had Alba Fire going up against Isla Dawn, and can somebody explain to me what the fuck happened? Can somebody explain to me? Because okay, so Isla Dawn gets the win, but the main part about this, the oh god, how do I say this? The main kicker that came with Isla Dawn winning is what's getting me. So we get to the last bit of the match where it looks like I think what's it called? I think Alba Fire was had her in a submission hold. And but she was not tapping out. So as she went to transition, Isla Dawn touches the ref's leg. That's all he does. That's all she does. She touches the referee's leg. Then the camera pans away and it kind of pans back with a wider image. And now you see the referee convulsing and whatnot, and then spewing out black stuff out of his mouth. He didn't get missed to the face. He just got touched. And then he started spazzing out like he was touched. And that's beyond spooky stuff. I'm just gonna say, like, everybody talk about Bray Wyatt, but I don't know what the fuck. Bray Wyatt never just touched somebody and what the fuck? What was that? What? I just want to know what that was. I just want to know what that was. Let me go to the comments. Let's see what that already read that one. Oh, there we go. Tristan says, I need Iron Survivor on the main roster. That was fun as hell. Yeah, man. Iron Survivor is a fun match. Like maybe since it was a good success and we see that we're maybe sharing stuff from NXT, maybe we might have an Iron Survivor match at Survivor Series. That'll be kind of dope. That'd be kind of dope. And again, but wait, for Matt, don't kill me. I'm not saying take away the traditional Survivor Series matches either, but I'm saying that can be added on. So traditional Survivor Series matches and maybe like 2 Iron Survivor matches. So now everything is survival. I think that'll be dope. That'll be dope. Give me that. Iron Survivor Challenge on Survivor Series. That'll be dope. Tristan says the rules sounded confusing, but when it was in motion, it made sense. Exactly. It was one of those like, when somebody in your hood was like, hey bro, okay, I got a bomb idea. And like everything they said, you was like, that's a lot of shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then when they showed you, like, oh, all right, you a smart motherfucker. All right, I see. I that's what I feel happened. It was like, okay, now I see where you're going with it. But you had to show me because the way you say it is just, you were too excited. After we have Matt Boss that says she touched the ref leg and then he went and started puking. Yeah, exactly. That was it. And he started shaking and convulsing and all that stuff. And it's weird. It's very weird. Matt Boggs says, I was like, what the hell happened? I like for real. Like, and then when they did the replay, I'm like, she really just touched his leg. And for that reason alone, I am sorry, but I must no sell this match because I already hated that they changed my Kaylee Ray to Alba Fire, who comes out and fires the fire bat and smoke, and before she attacks anybody now, she has a fog machine that blows up shit. Yeah, and look, and I don't even have anything against Isla Dawn. I feel like Isla Dawn has a dope look. I feel like she has a dope, creepy gimmick. She looks nice, definitely. And so she got a good package, with her too. It just the structure of this match was like I said, I would have understood if she would have spit mist in the ref face, or she would have tried to spit mist into Alba's face and then she moved and it hit the ref, something, but just touching her leg and then the ref puking, and then now we had to get a new ref and all this, and Isla, okay. It's just all right. Yep. Yep. Supernatural doohickeys. Okay. That's what we got. All right. Hijinks. That's what we got. Yeah, I have to no sell that one. I have to no sell. You can put in the comments how you felt about the match. Are you selling or no sell for Alba Fire versus Isla Dawn? But yeah, I give that a no sell, bro. I got to. I got to give it a no sell. Next up, gotta talk about my boys, gotta talk about the homies, gotta talk about the New Day going up against Pretty Deadly for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now, let me preface again by saying, look, I know a lot of us kind of surprised, like, what the hell is going on? Why is this happening? It's like some people guesses was, is this a punishment or something? Is this, what is this? Is it got they didn't have anything for them? But as we see, from what Shawn Michaels says, Xavier Ben wanted to come back, which I did forget. Yeah, he was a part of the NXT also. You feel me? So, damn. It's been a long time since he's been really back to NXT like that. So I know that probably felt big for Xavier, because it's almost like Apollo when he's coming back. He really hasn't won any titles in NXT when he was there. So for him to come back and kind of avenge that, so now Xavier can mark off the NXT gold on his on his list of accomplishments. King of the Ring, all the tag team championships he held with the New Day. And then Kofi Kingston, man. Man, Kofi is he's still breaking barriers, but he's doing it in ways where like other people will probably like look over. Like again, I get it. Like everybody like, oh my god, he had to come down to NXT, but it's like if he didn't come down to NXT, he wouldn't have been able to now say that he is singularly has the most tag team title reigns in WWE. What? What'd you say? What? Yeah. He had the World Tag Team Championships of WWE. Then remember he had the WWE Tag Team Championships, the one that looked like a penny. And then the fireplace looked like some crushed pennies too. Then the Raw Tag Team Championships, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So don't put them together. Those are still separate. And now we have the NXT Tag Team Champions. That man, I say big ups to New Day. I hope they can definitely help in some big ways in NXT. Especially for their tag team division. Um, and also, it looks like they did say they will be bringing the NXT Gold onto the main roster. So we'll see what kind of buzz that brings to NXT some more. Will it make it step up a little bit more and be a little bit better? We'll see. We'll see. They did say they're down to help, and also they're down to have them as long as they can. The only question is how long can they? So now, since they're champion, we'll actually be able to see how long they'll be able to have the New Day in NXT. Definitely. I'll say it was a good choice. They better have won. Pretty Deadly would have came out there winning. We would have rioted. Oh, we would have rioted. But I'll tell you one person that's probably writing. Oh, and definitely you already know I'm selling for the New Day winning. So I guess you could say I'm selling for the match. Yeah, definitely selling for that match for sure. But as we said, when we're talking about one of the riot, let's get into the men's Iron Challenge, man. Yeah, that was my face right there. Mello. That I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. We had Carmelo Hayes. I'm gonna mess up his name. Axiom again. Yep. There you go. Axiom. There you go. Axiom. What's it called? J.D. McDonald's, Joe Gacy, and Grayson freaking Waller. And you know what? God damn it, Grayson was smart as fuck. Oh god, he was so smart. From the gate when he came in, he was smart as hell. He was about, I think he was the third person to come in, and since he came in third, he just been smart and strategic the whole time. First thing he do when he don't even do it for inches and waving. Of course he don't because he's a heel. But what he does is he goes in and he hits a finisher off point, like just rolling almost like a rolling RKO like he did. And then rolling cutter. I'm sorry, rolling cutter, and then pin both of them 1, 2, 3, and off top had 2 pins off of being there for under a minute, bruh. Smart man, and just picking his places. Uh, I can't hate it. I can't, but I do hate it. But I can't hate it. But I love that I hate it. Grayson Waller comes out with the win, and the way he does this is by after he gets his third pin, which also Mello. Yeah, let me talk to you, Mello. Let me talk to you. You could have pinned anybody in those last few seconds. So right when Waller gets 3, you could have pinned Axiom. You could have done a finishing move. You had time. To get another pin in. But instead, he chose to chase Grayson Waller around. And Grayson ran for those last few seconds until the 3 hit. And now your new number 1 contender for the NXT World Championship is Grayson Waller. Oh man, nah, God, that's why. I know Mac is pissed somewhere. Speaking of writing, I know Mac is somewhere. Just he probably threw his phone. Just oh God, this is just so bad. It's good but bad. Oh, out of everybody, Grayson, like you, okay. Even if you didn't want to give on Hayes and if he's moving up or whatever, I would have took Joe Gacy. I would have took Joe. I would have took JD. Well, he already faced JD, I guess, but I would have took Axiom. Like, oh God, Grayson. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I can't see the future. But you know who can see the future? It's Apollo. I mean, that's so Apollo. And yeah, we have our main event of Apollo Crews going up against Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship. And they put on a good match. I'll say they put on a good match, telling the story of pretty much each person trying to one up each other, move for move, because as we saw weekly, Braun Breaker and meeting Apollo Crews at a Denny's and then talking about shit and how they have the same type of athleticism. And then, Apollo Crews meeting Braun Breaker to go fishing, I guess. And okay, yeah, that I'm sorry, that whole build killed me. I'm like, y'all are not friends. Why are y'all just sitting there eating? Like who's the heel? Who's the baby? I guess whatever. That's just gonna be beating a dead horse. But we have Braun Breaker as the winner. I didn't expect anything else. So yeah, I didn't expect anything else. And I guess, like, here's the thing. He said he saw the future. So does that mean his visions are not real? Or is he really that so Raven? Because a lot of times when Raven saw visions, they wasn't really the actual vision that she thought she saw, because there were some pieces missing of the vision until she saw all of the vision. So is it that he didn't see all of his vision? Is that it? Somebody help me, because man, I tried. Like, again, like I said, it was a cool match of them trying to be, pretty much, like I said, one upping each other. Like I said, both had the same athleticism. Both can, if they wanted to hit a moonsault or whatnot, but they're still, big guys. So it was cool. It was cool. But we still have the NXT champion being Braun Breaker. And why is the belt colorful now still? Why is it? It looked like a salmon shell. Like, it just, I wish, just, can you just go back to all gold? Just, can we? Just, please. But as we know, we went back to a old thing that they used to do in NXT. And as the little marker going down there with this face right here, just you see the little marker. All right, we'll see you later. And join us again for NXT on Tuesday. And bow! Grayson Waller comes in and attacks Braun Breaker from behind and picks up the NXT Championship, solidifying that he's coming for Braun Breaker. I don't sell too much for the main event. It was kind of predictable to me, a little bit. Was it very athletic? Yes. Was it, are both competitors very good in the ring? Yes. I just felt like, the storytelling building up to it, and, pretty much all we're hanging our hat on is, who's doing the better moves right here, because both are baby faces. So yeah, it was. I don't know, especially if it was weird that being a main event and it was a babyface versus babyface match, and nobody really had a turning arc or anything like that. Hell, we still haven't even seen Apollo's vision. Like, yeah, that was the main event. It was it was cool. Like I said, I kind of fell for it. You know, it was something. But so you might say, well, classic. So what a man, are you selling or no selling for NXT Deadline? And you know what? They get a sell. NXT Deadline gets a sell for me. Despite the two mishaps. The whole Isladon touching thing. I don't know what the hell that was. And also despite the main event, I'll say everybody still held their own, and like think about it again that they're still they still did this on their own. What the only main roster talent are not homegrown, or really no, because Xavier is homegrown NXT, even though he's not this new age NXT. He's black and gold through and through, so he's so I say you have NXT legends now that's in there. So everybody has a it's an all NXT thing. Everybody got their titles. Everybody doing a good job. I'm I might be a little bit more intrigued to watch what may be going on NXT, especially now that New Day are champions. Got to see what's going on with that. So look out for probably some more takes on NXT as we go down the road, especially next year. Damn, we are almost into next year, y'all. Shoot, time is going. And before we get out of here, man, we have a little bit more stuff that happened in the weekend. We're gonna touch on. Can't touch on the whole show, but as we know, we had SmackDown going down, and it was a birthday party for a one Kurt Angle, and he came with his second black son, Gable Stevenson. I'm sorry, I mean Gable Stevenson, Olympic Ghost. But yeah, we had Kurt Angle pretty much celebrating the only way we know Kurt Angle can and will. And uh, though the setup was kind of clunky to me, it was very heartwarming, and this is why I mentioned it, because I felt like it was very heartwarming to see Kurt Angle grab the milk hose one more time on the Alpha Academy of all people too. It was dope. The only question I gotta know is, where did you get your great granddaddy's milk truck from? Like, where did this? Who got this old school milk truck? Like, who did this? Like, oh god, oh that I swear that thing had me dying laughing. I'm like, this is so asinine, but I'm down for it. I'm down for it because it's Kurt Angle, and he ended up spraying down the Alpha Academy. So I guess we're not having no, Alpha Academy and Kurt Angle partnership yet, or happening anytime soon, since you just sprayed them with some milk. But hey, they deserved it because they was eating Kurt Angle's cake. So, ha, just and Kurt Angle's look, man. I'm just glad he's happy. I know some people probably like, oh my god, why they have another, other legend like this day and all this, man, let Kurt Angle live his life, man, and let. I know it's kind of weird because I was like, that was the ending segment, but hey, it was a SmackDown without Roman. What did you expect? So that's what we got. But hey, it was a fun main event segment. Yes, that's right. I said that was the main event segment. We also had some what's it called? A little bit of intel on what's going on with Sammy. As we saw, they was backstage, Kiki and Haha, still talking about what they did at War Games. Then they was about to head out, and Jay stops. Jay stops Jimmy. I mean, Jay stops Sammy, and he said, "Hey, bro, the tribal chief, you coming next week, so you might want to, trim up that beard, give it number 2 or something. You feel me?" And he was like, "Cut my beard, like." What? Like, I've been rocking the troll look for a while now. Like, they were just about to cast me for Trolls 3. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He didn't say that. But no, for real, he was looking like, wait, for real? Like, really, really? So I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a setup from Jay, because or what if he's getting set up from Roman himself, and he just told Jay, "Yeah, you failed because you actually trusted the motherfucker." Like I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen to Sammy. I don't know what's gonna happen to Sammy. Just hopefully it really is a celebration, and Sammy gets his hair cut, and he goes back to the whole NXT cut. Oh, that'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope. But yeah, man, that was a little bit to have on SmackDown. Also, shout out to Hit Row. You feel me? Not getting jumped no more. So they took the fight to the Viking Raiders and Legado del Fantasma. Legado, and taking them to taking the chairs to the backs of them Vikings and standing tall in the ring. Let them know y'all ain't gonna keep on jumping us. And look, say y'all can get that fight because that's all we all about, fighting and that money, 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 money. Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, SmackDown was pretty cool. And I cannot get off of SmackDown without mentioning this also. LA Knight and Bray Wyatt. The storytelling is now taking another turn, and I'm loving it. Yes, I've been saying take time with this shit. I do not mind. It is a story in the first place. So when you see him in the ring, this is going to be even bigger of a pop. So just be goddamn patient. But I love this, man. LA Knight is now like, you can hear the wavering in his voice. Like, I don't want to show that I'm scared, but it's Bray, man, and he's doing some crazy shit. He even blames Bray for the attack. He replays the video and pauses, showing that Uncle Howdy or the Bray mask was in the background. So could it be somebody else wearing that mask? Or do you think it really is Bray? And he pretty much gonna be like, "Oh darn it, you darn kid, Scooby Doo." I don't think so. I think it is somebody else. The only question is who is in that mask, because that wasn't an Uncle Howdy mask. That was a whole nother mask. So it's gonna be real interesting. But LA Knight says he's gonna follow Bray Wyatt to the back and see, and find him and actually whip his ass. And he finds this shirt in the locker room, I guess was supposed to be for Bray Wyatt, and it was the upside down moth on the shirt. And if everything goes black, you see that mask looking at LA Knight, and you hear one, "Oh no," and then they cut off. That's it. So once again, interested in seeing what happens. Again, somebody might say, ain't that spooky? No, well, it really wasn't, because hell, he could have just not even snuck in there. He could have just hid in his own locker room and then be like, I got you. So no, it wasn't. So, and then or was it spooky for the camera to turn off? No, I don't think so. Just whoever was on it was stupid and pressed the button too quick. That's it. Like nothing is looking too magical like it was with the Fiend yet. Not to me. But yeah, that was SmackDown. It was a very good show. I'll say it. It was as good as a SmackDown show could be. I'll say that without Roman. I'll say that too. Let's see what else we had going down on SmackDown. Liv Morgan and Tegan Knox beating Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler with the help of Raquel Rodriguez. So that was something. Yeah. That was I give that a sort of fail. And then this is one thing I'm interested in. It looks like we might be getting a Rey Mysterio and Karrion Kross feud. I might be down for that. That might be the new age Goliath that Rey Mysterio is going to have to tackle and beat. He was pretty much saying that he was giving or trying to give Rey Mysterio some advice about Dominic, especially after Dominic broke up in your own house, bruh, and whipped your ass in your own house. And also, you might probably not want to put that foot down on the family too, since nobody got up and helped you. I just feel like that's kind of messed up, bro. It's a little bit messed up. It's a little bit. Um, but yeah, man, that was mostly everything from SmackDown that I really did get because we already knew the New Day was going to win. They had the contract signing between Ricochet and Gunther. We already know how that happens. So New Day comes out to help out Ricochet. Contract being signed, and we end up getting a 6-man tag match, which the New Day and Ricochet won. And so that's why I'm like, okay, this is cool. And also, shout out to the New Day for bringing back the Power Ranger gear, man. I was sobbing, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was sobbing. I was every time each of them came in, I'm like, all right, Ranger. Oh, Jason. Then when the green, oh man, just shout out to y'all, man, for real. That was definitely a cool move, and man, again, as a Power Ranger fan, and Tommy was my favorite. Again, was my favorite Power Ranger. Again, I didn't say the best. I just said he was my favorite. You feel me? Like to be able to go from the green to like he was always. Yeah, everybody said, yeah, I get it. The Red Ranger was the best leader. You know what I mean? Was the leader of everything. But yo, to be able to be that specialty character, like that special Power Ranger that they had to call on, even though all the other Power Rangers like couldn't really handle it by themselves. You needed like that little boost. Like to be that each time, like from the different color schemes, like you was the Green Ranger. Yeah, you was evil at first, but then you became a good Green Ranger, and bro, that was dope as hell. Then you became the White Ranger, bro. White Ranger was the shit. Then the Black Ranger on Dino Storm, yo, dope as hell. Then he was a Red Ranger in Turbo, and that was dope as hell. So, man, definitely. I just went on a whole Power Ranger rant, but man, that's how I feel every time I think about Jason and the impact he had. And again, shout out to New Day for rocking the gear and getting the win with it. You feel me? So that was awesome. That was awesome, man. You better watch out before the Mr. Howdy mask come get you. But yeah, what else can we talk about other than that? I do believe that's it for the week. Oh yeah, we also have Rampage. And yeah, not too much really on Rampage. It's just Moxley bled and then won against Takeshita. Then he had a brawl out fight with the Cowboy. That's right, Adam Page. You had a promo from Powerhouse Hobbs that pretty much just said, yeah, I'm coming to kick people's ass. Then you had a dispute promo coming from the Firms. I guess they are still the Firm. The Firm's Stokely, and he says that there's some discretion with Hook and what's it called, and Lee. So we'll see if that match happens again, and I guess the Firm will have an FTW championship. I don't see that, so I still probably see Hook winning. Then you had the Bunny going up against Hikaru Shida for her championship. Again, I heard not the women's championship at AEW, but for her championship. Dude, going in the comments real quick. Banks says, "Peace, champion. What it do, bro? How you feeling, man? Good to have you in the Smark side, man. We just got done talking Final Battle, NXT Deadline, and now we over here talking some AEW Rampage and some other things that happened in the weekend." Tristan says that Eddie spot was brilliant. Oh yeah, when they started tossing the tag team belts to each other, and then everybody dropped it up on the floor. That was perfect. Again, New Day as tag team champions in NXT. I'm down for. Like, hey, bring some more entertainment to the show. I'm down for it. Tristan also says evil Frank Ocean was turning up with Big Bill. Not evil Frank Ocean. What's it called? Bank says, shout out to you and the good people in the chat. Hey, man, Shout out to you, Banks. Again, man, thanks for all your support, bro. Shout out to the whole Public Enemy podcast fam. Shout out to all Elite Week Keeks, man. Look, if you see him right here in the comments right there, follow your boy, bro. Follow his podcast, man. He's from the city, so shout out. You feel me? It's always wonderful to talk to somebody from LA, bro, from Cali that know. You feel me? So definitely go ahead and put up the follow, man. Go up and like every video, man, and just shoot, we've grown together, bro. We're going together. Tristan says, Banks, you still up, bro? I guess, man. That's right, huh? Yeah, it's kind of late on that side. Hey, since you up, man, glad you rocking with us, bro. For sure. But now it is time for the last segment that we usually have, and that is the last match. Our matches, the last few thought pieces that we have before we, get on out of here. So first little thing I want to talk about for the last match. Jay White, and shout out to Ringside Roster for the post. There was a quote from Jay White that says, I think Mercedes will be a great addition to the Bullet Club. So let me put this question out there to y'all. Which one would you mind? And could you see Sasha Banks being a woman member of the Bullet Club? Now, I'm trying to think, has there been a woman member of the Bullet Club? Like, I mean, wrestling wise, like not one that was, with, one of the wrestlers, but I mean, like actually just, especially the caliber of a Sasha Banks. Like, have there been? I don't think so. So I think that would be dope. I think that would be something interesting. But let me know in the comments what you think, or if you agree with Jay White that says, I think Mercedes would make a great addition to the Bullet Club. Hey, and it's possible. You see, she has plans for New Japan, so we'll see what happens. So that's one discussion you can put in the comments. A little bit of a last thought to, think about it. We see what happens in the future. Another thing to think about is, the Rumble's coming up. And again, shout out to Ringside Roster for the quote and for the post. But Carmelo Hayes, put it out there. He said, yo, put me in the Rumble. So it got me thinking, man. First of all, would you like to see Carmelo Hayes in the Rumble? And second of all, since we just got done talking about NXT, which NXT superstars do you think should be in the Royal Rumble? Carmelo Hayes, yeah, I see that one. Definitely should be one. Let me see. Let me think who else probably might be a good person to be there. You know what? I wouldn't mind if Indusheer. But yeah, it just at least, come back. Not again, it's not just Veer. It's not just, not just his brother, but both of them together. Oh yeah. Let them make an entrance somehow in the Royal Rumble and just wreck everybody. I think that would be dope. They can be the two big guys for the whole thing. Yeah, that would be dope. I don't know about Dijak. I'm half and half on having, Tall Terminator join in, bruh. Tristan says, I expect NXT to leave a sizable presence in the Rumble with Uncle H in charge. Yeah, man. Like, oh yeah. I think so. I just hope he don't just put all the NXT stars. Like, hey, just certain ones that gonna get that pop. And there's certain ones like, really? Like, I can see Cameron Grimes. Definitely Braun Breaker. Oh, cool. Ooh, if Braun Breaker hits that Rumble. Ooh. Oh yeah. I can see Spears going everywhere. That'd be dope. Who else? Maybe Apollo. I don't know. Somebody asked him. He probably saw the future and he could see if he went there. I don't know. I don't know. But you let me know in the comments, who would you like to see from NXT in the Royal Rumble? Pretty interesting. But then once again, you got a quote from Melo saying he's already ready. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in, man. So, man, hey, I'll say put him in. You feel me? The man don't miss. Put the man in. Also, another last thought, man. John Cena is back on the last. the last Friday or the last SmackDown of December of this year, actually, and John Cena will be making his return. So I say this, and I'll put this out to y'all. What do you think or expect this to be? Especially now that Vince is gone. We already knew what it was when Vince was here. We knew he was going to have a big caliber match, which probably he still might have. But how do you think he's going to get? Who do you think he's going to be pushing this year? And how do you think it's going to go? I've seen some people say that speaking of NXT, some people say that they see Grayson Waller. Some people say maybe it's back to what we thought it would be with Austin Theory versus John Cena, especially now that Austin Theory has this new attitude. But what do you think, man? What do you think about John Cena coming back? And who do you think would be best to give him that interruption and probably getting that push from John Cena? Tristan says Waller, Mello, Grimes, Dragunov, and the rest will be the ladies. And I think that's what you're saying for the Rumble. I'm down. Okay. I can see. I'm saying, Dragunov. Dragunov would be good on the. He'll be dope in the. What if Dragunov meets Walter in the Rumble? Oh, and we get a little preview of what's been going on when they face each other. Ooh, yeah, I'm down for that. Can you just imagine Gunther just chopping people out the ring? Like he don't even throw nobody. He just smack and they just flip that shit over. I could just see that happening. I think that would be funny and fun. Just fun to see. And also, some things to look forward to. This Wednesday, we have Winters coming at AEW. As we will see the House of Black in action. Also, you will see MJF versus Ricky Starks, Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Man, I'm excited for the match, especially that promo he did last week got me amped. Even though I know, it's not going to be a win in the column for Starks, but this is a great start. The promo was amazing, and I'm excited to see this. It definitely feels like a reputable face and baby face type of feel, and I feel like they will keep that that whole integrity during the match. I'm excited for it. Definitely. And speaking of integrity of matches and just doing stuff, we'll have the Elite going up against Death Triangle. So I think this is match 4. Yeah, match 4. So yeah. I think that's going to be something. Yeah, that's best out of 7. So just and let me know, who you guys think might win. You feel me? Think Death Triangle might get this one and get a little more up, or do you think the Easy Petties will win this one and tie it up 2-2? Let me know what you feel. Also, let me know your prediction for MJF and Ricky Starks, and also you can let me know, what do you think is next for the House of Black? You feel me? But definitely looking forward to winners coming. It's gonna be dope. Tristan says Cody is still winning the Royal Rumble. Hey, I wouldn't be mad at that one either. I wouldn't be mad. I know some people probably would be, but I'm not gonna be mad. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm not gonna be mad. Tristan also says the trio series should have had a different stipulation for each match. Bruh, it is a different stipulation each match because they already do just all types of other shit every other match. So this is a different stipulation, all right? The referee's not going to tell any rules, so it's going to be something. They might even pull out a ladder, and then, the referee just be like, oh my God, that's a ladder, and not disqualify or say anything about it. So, yeah, I think the least of the worries is stipulation, bro. It's just Stevie Petty's though. Gotta have that shine before they win those 6-man tag team titles. Yeah. FTR and the Briscoes. That's all I'm going to say. FTR and the Briscoes. And I know a lot of people saying, oh, since they lost the Ring of Honor, they're going back to WWE. That might not be so for certain. Hell, after this TV deal and shit, and we already know how Dax and Cash feel about, just pure wrestling. They might just be like, you know what? Keep us on the Ring of Honor roster. Let's just be on there. We cool. Yeah, we cool. At least we know we're gonna wrestle. And whoever is subscribing, we know we're gonna be seen on there. And we know everybody feel the same way we feel in this roster. So let's, how about we just do that? So yeah, that might be a possibility too. But this yeah, best of what, 7? It's on match 4. I'm ready. I'm ready for be the last match. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just see what's next. All right, just give the leads the belts and let's go. But there's also some other great stuff that should be happening on AEW when it's coming. Go ahead and check it out, man. It should be a great show. Definitely for sure. And just like that, yeah. So I say the only thing is, again, like I always say, just why it got to be on the same day? Just at least let one be on Sunday, one be on Saturday. But god damn, it's overload sometimes. But it's all good. So yeah, man, this has been your boy, the KLASSICK, with another fly episode. Without my Smark brother, because again, he's making some money moves, but he shall be back soon. Our next episode, which will be our 50th episode, it might not be a regular episode because our 50th is going to be our year end and actually season finale. You feel me? Until we hit next season, which will be next year, hitting in January. To give you some more Smark life, to give you some more Smark psychology. You feel me? So just stay tuned to our social medias, and we will let you know when our year end episode will be coming up. You feel me? It's going down. But also, it won't be the end of y'all seeing us, because we will also be going live on TikTok a couple of times and whatnot and other social media. So y'all ain't going end up not hearing from us. Just letting you know what's probably going down. But before we get out here, just remember that your boys are brought to you by Dubby. That's right, Dubby energy drink. That is a jitterless energy blend. And just be better. You want to feel better when you wake up in the morning? Go ahead and pop this in your cup. Go ahead and stir it up with some water. And man, it tastes so good. It's so wonderful. No artificial flavoring, no artificial coloring, but just pure energy that will have you focused and ready for the day. Whether you're a gamer, whether you're a podcaster, or whether you're just just a content creator, this will help you stay up and also stay focused. You feel me? And here's another thing though. Since we are sponsored by Dubby, you can go ahead and go to www.wgg and you can use our promo code. That's right, our promo code, to use 10% off. And you can tell them, hey, the Smart Bros sent me. All you got to do once again is go to www.dubby.gg and use our promo code for 10% off, which is Smark Psych Pod. If you go ahead and get your purchase, get the checkout, and type in Smark Psych Pod in the coupon section, you will see, boom, 10% off of your price for some good old Dubby. And get yours today, man. I'm telling you, it will be a great investment, especially a great start of your day. And it will keep you up and keep you focused, and keep you ready to keep on being great. You feel me? And hey, all of us want to be better, right? Right. And once again, don't forget to go to www.w.gg, type in the promo code SmartPsychPod, and you got your 10% off. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. I don't know. I just like this beat when it comes on. I just I don't know. No, it's not because I made it. Hey, don't judge me. But also, man, we just always gotta let y'all know. Subscribe to Smart Psychology Podcast on YouTube. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you have not. And if you have already subscribed, go ahead and hit that share button. Share this whole channel, man. And let some more smarts go ahead and, join the smart side if we can have some good old conversations like we have with Tristan, like we have with Matt, man, like we have with Young Rich Skinny, like we have with what we have with George. I can go on and name it, man. The awesome Smart fam. You feel me? Shout out to Sienna on TikTok, man. Shout out to all of, and I'll say all of Wrestle Talk. Amidst all of, what may be going on or not going on, whatever. Shout out to Wrestle Talk. Shout out to all wrestling fans. Shoot, wrestling is for everybody. And that's why we sharing that love. So, hey, while we do that, go ahead and again, subscribe to Smart Psychology Podcast on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that notification bell when you get notified of all new episodes. And, hey, man, join the smart side. I'm telling you, man, you will not be sorry. And also, do not forget to follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter at Smark Psych Pod. You can follow us on Instagram at Smart Psychology. You can also follow us on Facebook at Smart Psychology Podcast. And don't forget to hit up our Twitter, which we are now up on follows. Let me see what we hit in that right now. Let me see where we at right now with our follows. Shout out to all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get that one. There we go. We are now at 1154. Man, shout out to all 1154 y'all that follow your boys, man. That you go ahead and support the Smart side. But go ahead and follow us on TikTok right there at Smart Psychology Pod. Oh, man. Tell me, we have some good content. We have some good talks, man. We even, splash a little bit of comedy, especially with these new edits we can do, man. It's great. It's fun. And go ahead and follow us right on there. And to everybody on the visual side, you might say, hey, man, I might need to know where to find y'all on some audio because, I can't be catching y'all too late. So I'll let you know right now. You can follow and listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcasts. Go ahead and hit those follow buttons. You know what? Go ahead and hit the follow button on all three, just in case, you might think you missed one, or you might think you missed one on one, or you want to hear our sounds on other. Go ahead and follow us on all three. Once again, that's Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcasts. Give us a listen. Put us in your earbuds. Put us in your speakers. Put us in your cars. And just go ahead and rock out with your boys as we talk some wrestling with y'all. And don't forget, whatever you do on everywhere, social media, on our live videos, and you can even go back and look at our old videos and go ahead and comment, like, and share this page. Man, share the love, share the wrestling love, share the smart side, and man, let's just be great together. You feel me? This has been your boy, the JKLASSICK. That's right, J Classic. Your boy is so sick with it, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. We will keep you updated on what our next episode is, which will be our 50th and season finale episode. So we're gonna have some stuff planned for y'all, man. So stay tuned. But until then, I bid you adieu, and your boy is out in 3, 2, 1. Peace.